is Past Access Flashback with your host, Pete Coleman.
Okay, here we are. 9 o'clock high, enemy fighters.
My name is Jane Goodall. My age is 80. My job is giving people hope.
I'm your host, Pete Coleman from Paris, France. So much to see, and it's a little overwhelming.
Now, here's Pete.
World War I was a conflict on a global scale, pitting nations and empires against each other, but it was easy to overlook the personal sacrifice and loss of the individuals that fought and died on the seas, in the air, and on the battlefields. Not to mention the loved ones back home that suffered greatly. We can measure collateral damage in many ways, but the lasting familial effects of the war, from the trenches to the home front, were wounds that lasted generations. No soldier wants to think the letter they are writing home is the last one, but many had to come with that sober realization throughout the war. Captain Charles May of the 22nd Battalion Manchester Regiment was one such man that wanted to be reunited with his wife and baby, but also knew that his dedication to his duty could forever sever those earthly ties. On June 17, 1916, Charles writes home,
I must not allow myself to dwell on the personal. There is no room for it here. Also, it is demoralizing, but I do not want to die. Not that I mind for myself. If it be that I am to go, I am ready. But the thought that I may never see you or our darling baby again turns my bowels to water. My one consolation is the happiness that has been ours. But it is the thought that we may be cut off from each other which is so terrible, and that our babe may grow up without my knowing her, and without her knowing me. It is difficult to face. God bless that child. She is the hope of life to me. My darling, au revoir. It may well be that you will only have to read these lines as ones of passing interest. On the other hand, they may well be my last message to you. If they are, know through all your life that I loved you and baby with all my heart and soul, that you two sweet things were just all the world to me. I pray God I may do my duty, for I know, whatever that may entail, you would not have it otherwise.
Nearly 2 weeks later, on the first day of the Battle of the Somme, Charles May went over the top. He suffered massive wounds from exploding shrapnel. On July 1st, 1916, Charles May died.
If you like this Past Access Flashback World War I sneak peek, then take a look at some of our other short stories on the war to end all wars. Coming soon, be on the lookout for Past Access Presents The Great War Revisited, 101 Years Later. Please feel free to like and subscribe.